each other.
So you didn't like it?
So did you know your mum before as well then?
I knew Sandra.
Yeah.
I didn't know your mum. I knew
Right.
mum, and Sandra introduced me to your mum, and that's how it all came about. But you see, John was like the odd one out, and your dad wanted him to cop off, so he'd have John on his team. He
Right.
wanted John, and after the first night in the party I had, Tony Mac was going, do you like him then? Oh, come on, do you like him? I was going, yeah, he's alright. He's got a glass eye there.
Oh, yeah.
He's got a glass eye.
Because
And he
the eye
went,
doesn't close.
he said, but you can come camping, can't you? Because that's all it was, camping.
That's right, it was. He was panicking he was wanting to go camping and wanting to go with me again, because obviously we'd had some great laughs and great experiences. And I remember he was really agitated to get me linked up with a girl. In fact, your mum arranged one time for me to go on a date with a girl who she worked with, and she said, she said she's not very good looking, but she's really nice. But honest to God, I mean, she could have had the loveliest personality on earth, but she'd been beaten up somewhere. She'd had some hiding, this one. Honest, she had a huge nose. Every time she turned around, she smashed the telly screen. But so they were trying to matchmake for me, and I mean, fortunately in the end we did get.
Then it was the Morris Minor, go on.
No, then we did go camping, the four of us, and we went down to Somerset, lovely campsite, and it was beautiful weather, really lovely weather, which you know, we were very fortunate. Obviously in this country it can be horrendous, and we went to Weston-super-Mare to an open air swimming pool, wasn't it? And your mum got I don't know if she's ever told you this, got very badly burns, come out with a terrible rash with the sun, and
Those heat lumps.
well, it was the sun that done it. Well, shut up. Look, this is not. It's not a real life
It was
program.
hives.
I've got to put some dramatic effect in. I've got it in my head. Leave me alone. Anyway, yeah, your mum come out in this terrible rash because of the sun, and Carol wrapped her up. Honestly, bound her up in bandages soaked in calamine lotion. She was like the mummy. She was like that in the tent, and she go, never again, never again. So I was a bit surprised to find out that her and your dad had bought a property in one of the hottest islands in the whole of Europe, you know, sometime later. Yeah, lost my train of thought now. Yeah, we were terrible campers. We bought a little camping stove, didn't we? And it burnt the whole. Honest, we did. We nearly burnt the whole campsite down. You know, we got one of them little gas canisters, and you know, got the instructions, threw them away, and then got like a screwdriver, you know, to how to get into the gas. Not thinking of how, you know, flammable it was. And anyway, we lit it with a lighter through a hole in the top, through a hole in the top of it. You know, we didn't know you had to screw it onto the camping stove, and that set fire to the whole campsite. So yeah, we had tremendous laughs and really great times. But you know, like every time things move on. Your mum and dad got married, went to live up in Rainford. Carol and I got married. We went to live in St Helens for a while. We've lived in various places, Kirby, and now we've been in Cotterell Park for some 20 years now. Over 20 years, isn't it? 20 odd years. So the distance means that we can't see each other as much as we'd like to. Although we recently had a day out together in town, we had a great time. It was really good. It was like as if time had stood still.
Yeah, it hadn't changed because your dad just went off with John like that, and me and your mum's the back and thing. That doesn't change. And that happened when we were camping, do you remember? You and we all had a row.
Yeah,
Me and Teresa had a row with you two.
we went for a bet, yeah,
Yeah.
all day.
We had murder with them because they went for a bet
Yeah.
and they never come back all day. So we said, that's it now. So we put the potatoes down. We're not cooking anymore. Does Risa still have her bandages on? We cover up them for you.
Yeah.
You?
I don't know, we were just made up here to put the potatoes down. Oh. Ben's cornflakes, you know, Carol.
And we all smoked then, you know. We all
Yeah,
smoked,
we all
so you can
smoked.
imagine. They were rolling their own. We were like, you know, we are having another cigarette and rollers in for that night. Do you remember?
Yeah.
I had a wig. And had the rollers in the wig. And then we put the wig on you to set it. And then,
That's right, they put the wig on me so they could put rollers in it or something.
yeah, and started singing Mick Jagger then, didn't you? Yeah. And you, no, it was your mum. She started singing Mick Jagger, and then you started dancing. And the campsite was up then, wasn't it?
That was in my younger days, can't do things like that anymore.
Yeah. Yeah, we've had some really good times.
Yeah, we had some great times. Not long after your mum and dad were married, you know, your dad's obviously working in the as a scaffolder. He went on a training course, you know, to London. And he came back and he said, oh, we're out in, I think he said Chelsea or somewhere like that. He said to me, he said, seeing this band, he said, they were absolutely fantastic to singing this song. He said, I just can't get it out of my head, it's just a fantastic song. So I'm trying to think, you know, who is it like? I mean, Liverpool then was the capital of music throughout the world, so there wasn't anything going to be newer in London than in Liverpool, you know. I was thinking, I wonder if the Beatles got new one out, or Rolling Stones or whatever. Anyway, it turned out that the song was Drink Up the Cider by the Wurzels. That was the song that was running around, and you know what? I must Drink Up the Cider by the Wurzels, and he just never shut up singing, but he only knew about 3 lines. I was going, oh, it was great, John, honest to God, it was great. Oh, drink up the cider. Yeah.
So he knows that as well as Michael then, right?
But we'll have to get the playlist.
Well,
Yeah,
you know, like not long after we were married, there was a major building strike, national building strike. That was the strike where Nicky Tomlinson was put in prison during that building strike, and obviously your dad was involved in it, because he worked on sites and that. And to make money, you ever heard it? You know what he was doing? Making garden gnomes. He was on, he had a, you know, one of them casts. Soft lad had to go into work with garden gnomes.
And sell them.
Well, obviously to sell them.
Yeah, but he was, I was telling Rachel the other night, he would walk a mile to save a penny. And we all had to, if he was making something, we had to sell them. Do you remember the clothes? You went to the warehouse?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, he said no. Risa said
And the perfume?
Tony's been in the warehouse and we've got some fabulous clothes. So there was Jimmy, Mac, Linda, Sandra, John, we all went, oh no. So that was it, because we went every week to your mum's and you'd all go for a pint, wouldn't you? And we'd have no money, and your mum would make pancakes, wouldn't she?
Yeah.
She'd always make supper, no matter what. She'd always make supper, so she'd make us pancakes. And she'd say, now listen. I go, oh, what? Tony's been in the warehouse and we've got these clothes and we're going to sell them. Tony'd come in and go, right, you take them to work, you take them to work. I said, but Tony, I can't, just take them. And then you'd have to buy some yourself, wouldn't you?
Oh, yeah.
Little Scots kilt, and I started.
Oh, 3 years I wore that kilt. Sam Seamer, I thought the kilt.
We walked round to the clothes, didn't we? And then bags, he bought bags. We all had to have a bag. And then the perfume.
The perfume, I know, yeah. It wasn't really perfume, that was it? It wasn't.
I said, what do you mean? That's good stuff. That's
I know,
good
yeah.
stuff. Have it.
Take it. Have it.
It's okay, I'll just have one. Have three.
Yeah.
Take them into work, take them into your mates. Yeah.
And he's not changed.
No, no, it's still the same now.
Still exactly
It's
the
not
same.
changed a bit. When we went for a meal,